Are you ready for the inside scoop on the latest Hollywood drama? Well, buckle up because we've got the tea on Dave Chappelle, Kanye West, Jamie Foxx, and P Diddy. In this explosive video, we'll reveal shocking claims made by Kanye about the mental health industry, Jamie's harrowing battle with addiction, and the alleged involvement of P Diddy in Hollywood's infamous party scene. And that's not all. We'll also dive deep into Dave Chappelle's latest controversy and discuss Jamie Foxx's hospitalization. Hi everyone and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. Today we have some juicy updates on Kanye West and Jamie Foxx. It seems like these two stars have more in common than we initially thought. Both have been very vocal about their struggles with mental health and addiction, and now they have a new connection. That's right, Dave Chappelle has entered the picture. But first of all, let's refresh our memory of recent events. The internet has been abuzz with rumors and speculation ever since Jamie Foxx was hospitalized due to an undisclosed medical emergency. The incident has been a topic of discussion across all social media platforms, with people sharing their theories and opinions. However, one particular rumor has gained considerable attention: the suggestion that Jamie Foxx's illness was not a result of natural causes, but rather a deliberate attempt to cave Elohim. Interestingly, Dave Chappelle has come forward to shed some light on the situation, revealing why the elite may have wanted to harm Jamie. To unravel this mystery, let's first take a closer look at the events leading up to Jamie's hospitalization. According to TMZ, Jamie was rushed to the hospital earlier this month due to a medical emergency. The situation was so serious that his family members flew to Atlanta, where he was filming his upcoming movie Back in Action with Cameron Diaz. Jamie's condition was severe and he required urgent medical attention. However, sources have now claimed that Jamie revealed to the police, who allegedly visited him at the hospital, that he was in danger and that someone was trying to harm him. Fans were left in shock and disbelief after Jamie Foxx's recent explosive remarks. One Twitter user wrote, "Jamie Foxx told the cops that someone is trying to kill him. It's like these celebs have a timer on their lives." I believe him. This revelation has left many wondering who could be after him and why. Thankfully, Dave Chappelle has come forward to shed some light on the situation. According to him, Jamie's condition was not a result of natural causes, but rather a planned attack by filthy elites who are after him. Dave Chappelle is no stranger to exposing the dark side of Hollywood and has been vocal about the industry's satanic practices.
I am publicly flogging a network.
In fact, in a previous interview, Dave spoke candidly about the industry's cutthroat nature, likening it to a monster that will eat you up and get rid of you if you don't comply with their demands. He also mentioned Martin Lawrence, who had a stroke similar to Jamie's situation. Dave humorously recounted his conversation with Martin about his condition, where he replied, "I got the best sleep I ever got in my life." Fans on social media are speculating that Jamie Foxx's medical emergency may have been caused by his opposition to Illuminati involvement in Hollywood. Some fans have suggested that powerful individuals within the industry may have sought to punish Foxx for standing up against their practices. As one user commented, "This is a fairly healthy man that stays out the way. They unalign these celebs, make them go broke, take away their worth just so that they submit." Dave Chappelle, in his recent interview, echoed these concerns, pointing out that many celebrities have mysteriously disappeared or experienced strokes in Hollywood. He also noted that he flew to Africa to escape the control of the elites in the industry. What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take her clothes off? Chappelle believes that something sinister is happening behind the scenes that many people are not aware of. He also suggested that only those who are truly brave can speak out against these practices, while others will simply succumb to them.
Doesn't feel good to be flogged publicly. Oh, believe me.
Dave Chappelle's bravery and honesty continue to amaze his fans on Twitter. They admire him for always exposing the dark and greedy side of Hollywood, which separates celebrities from their loved ones and creates celebrities from their loved ones and creates illusions of glamour, parties, and money. His revelations show that celebrities are just ordinary people, not super beings, and the truth may be even sadder than what meets the eye. One fan expressed love and appreciation for Chappelle's courage to speak out against these sinister practices. As one fan wrote, "Say what you want about Dave Chappelle, but he just showed the darker side to Hollywood, the side that keeps you from your family and friends." In 2006, Chappelle also spoke out about Hollywood's attempts to get rid of him. He revealed that he has been in the industry since he was 14 years old and that the industry tried to make him fall victim to substance abuse and manipulate him into taking psychotic medication. His revelations have shed light on the darker aspects of the industry, and his bravery in exposing them has earned him the respect and admiration of his fans. During an interview with Oprah Winfrey, Dave Chappelle dropped some hints about the dark side of the entertainment industry, where celebrities who stand their ground are either driven to madness or disappear mysteriously. He claimed that he could see through the illusion and knew what was really going on. Chappelle cited the example of Mariah Carey, who was labeled as mentally ill after signing a $100 million deal, as evidence of the industry's tactics. He said, "I've heard the stories of what happens, and I've seen these kinds of things play out in front of me. I mean, you see, before Mariah Carey made a $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's also mysteriously crazy." Fans couldn't help but draw parallels between Chappelle's claims and Kanye West's recent allegations against the industry. Both artists alleged that the industry tries to convince them that they are crazy, discredits them that they are crazy, drugs them up, and unaligns them to own their craft indefinitely. One fan remarked, "It's crazy that Dave and Kanye have said the same exact story 16 years apart." Kanye West has been making waves in the industry by exposing its dark side, and he recently made some shocking claims about being forced to take psychotic medications. He accused the industry of putting lithium in the pills to manipulate his mind and make him go crazy. "They wrongly diagnosed me, and when I asked how much lithium they wanted to put me on, it took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount." Meanwhile, Jamie Foxx has also struggled with addiction in the past and has been very open about how it affected his life. In a previous interview, he talked about how he could relate to Kanye West's struggles, having been through a similar experience himself.
And when he talked about the drugs, the mental drugs, I've had an episode of that.
He shared how his addiction got out of control, and if it weren't for his friend's intervention, he might have lost his life. James said, "My friend stayed with me at the hospital, and then he took me back to the dorm. I was afraid of the dark, and he would talk to me every night and calm me down. He saved my life." Jamie Foxx suffered severe side effects from heavy addiction use, and even a year or two after the incident, he continued to experience them. He acknowledged that he had permanently damaged himself and would never be able to overcome this setback. He described the tough times in his life and how he felt like all of his fears were coming true, and he was going crazy. He even read up on PP, the drug he had used, and learned that it leaves a fingerprint that cannot be removed from the system. Despite not having been involved in many scandals in the past, Jamie has made headlines recently. He came under scrutiny for exposing P Diddy's infamous Hollywood parties in a viral video that showed him claiming to have documented and filmed these parties. He described one of the parties at Beverly Hills as a wild pool party with all sorts of strange activities going on. Following Jamie's hospitalization, rumors started spreading that Diddy was behind his substance abuse, allegedly caused by his parties. However, there is no evidence to support this assertion. Fortunately, Jamie Foxx is now on the road to recovery, and his daughter, Kareen Foxx, issued a statement through Instagram thanking everyone for their prayers and asking for privacy during this time. And don't forget to leave your comments below the video. What are your thoughts on Jamie Foxx's hospitalization and his claims about the impact of addiction on his life? Do you believe that there is a connection between his substance abuse and Diddy's parties, or do you think it's just a rumor? Also, what do you think about the Illuminati and the theories surrounding their involvement in controlling the music industry? Do you think there's any truth to it, or is it just a conspiracy theory? Stay tuned to find out. Let me know in the comments section, and don't forget to click like and subscribe